Alright, I'm starting this video early, so I apologize that there's going to be a bit of a gap in the start of the video to the race, but it allows me to add an extra set of ads right before the race. So if you want to support me, you can sit through this whole thing and then watch another set of ads. Or you can just skip to the race, which I am sure most of you will do because, well, I would do that as well. But, well, we got a tiny race here. Only 11 cars, it just split. I'm going to be stupid busy for the next month and a half with work, so I don't know how much content I'll be able to consistently put out. I mean, it's not going to just go to nothing, but it may be one video a day or a couple one day and none the next day. I really don't know what it's going to end up being, but I will try to be somewhat consistent if I can, but I can't guarantee that will happen just because work getting busy sucks, and just yeah, get through it, get back to normal schedule, and then hopefully have a bunch of crazy rain videos to put out at the start of March. Although work will still be busy right around then, but hopefully I can get a couple of days off to put some stuff together and do some testing. So with this split, I'm just going to start in the back. I got a couple of laps in. Set feels crazy loose, so I am not going to really do anything, and we'll see. Passing is going to be nearly impossible, but we'll just see if we can get our way up to the front. Just kind of hit this roadblock. Like yesterday, I just watched football all day, and I was like, I don't need to watch I don't need to do a video. So that is why you didn't have a Monday video or a Sunday video. I just needed a couple of days of doing absolutely nothing before work gets too crazy. But we are gonna try to do this because this was the first thing going off, and I haven't ran this in a bit, so I didn't announce it on Discord. Just was last minute, very last minute sign up. So I don't think we're gonna qualify. Last time we were in a tour mod here, we wrecked from pole late in the race. Pretty sure that was the last time we were in a tour mod here, but this place is just tricky. It's just a very difficult track to race at. To drive alone, it's fine, but to race at, especially with a car that has very little braking zone and is one that you can just overdrive the hell out of and not be punished. It's tough to do anything without that corner entry passing opportunity. So what we're gonna hope for is people burn up their stuff sliding around off the corner, because that is possible. And I realize that I don't have.
You need to serve that black flag.
Stuff set up here. Still got stuff set up for my IndyCar race. We don't need that. Don't need to know what tire we're on, right? Then I can turn all that on. Yeah, but like I'm saying, this place is, it's a follow the leader track. You might be able to get to the outside of someone and make a pass, especially with this new Volvo refresh, how everything's kind of top line dominant. once the main line heats up. There's quite a bit of rubber across the track right now. No one's going to get DQ'd because there's no longer DQs in this series. You get 20 incidents, and then after that, every 10 incidents, I believe, you get a drive-through. One of the changes I got iRacing to do. So, just kind of a test to see how it works out in this series. Because the DQ limit was just, it's always been stupid. Especially with a no-fault system. But, yeah, we're going to have to figure out how to go fast, and right now, there's some people going really fast, and there's some people going not so fast. And we're going to be one of those not so fast.
You're on the outside this time. Pit road is closed.
And not in the Lee Corso way. But we've got David and Connor, and then Riley up there. Probably won't be seeing much of those guys up front. David's back here with us. He is that white car, the white number 8 that's doing a little blink in there.
You don't get any extra tyre sets for this race, so let's be smart out there.
No extra tire set, thankfully, unlike the Open Series, which has a tire set for some reason. All an extra tire set does is makes fast people think they need to pit and plow their way through the field. Just adds more cautions and zero strategy to the race.
Catch up, 11, sharp.
But this one easily could go 85 green.
One to go,
with
next time by.
This small of a field and the drivers that are in it, it could go green. But you never know. You never know what you're going to get with these.
About to go green, stay focused. The pace is green, green, green.
Inside line did not get a good start. I know I said I was going to back off, but they just didn't go, so we will hop in line here. We've got the 11 being calm and just trying to get in line, so I'm just going to not force anything on him since I chose to start back here. Wait for a moment to pass him if we can, and see if we can keep the tires under it and keep it out of the wall. I felt like I almost drove it straight into the wall there.
13.762. The car in P7 just set the fastest lap. 13.53.
David goes fastest. We got a big bobble up ahead, and they all come together. Nowhere for anyone to go. Just back off and
the yellow
miss
flag
the
is
wreck.
out. Line up, single
The guy
file.
behind us drives
Closed.
into the
Pit road
wreck.
is closed. Past the pace car.
Well, that was some freebies.
Catch up, 11, car.
Did not think that was going to happen, but they got all stacked up on each other out of the corner when there was contact made, and then it looked like someone just got hooked on the front stretch. Alright, well, we're up to 6th. No damage. We'll see what kind of damage everyone behind us has. They're going into the pits, which they're never going to get anything fixed and stay on the lead lap, so that could be a extra spot that we just get. Although if there's lucky dogs and they get things fixed and there's a bunch of yellows, but I mean, and now we're down to 7 cars, 8 cars.
Pit road is closed.
So, that was surprising, but we will take it. Looks like Riley's alive, Connor is not, and David is in
One left to
fourth.
green. Line up on the outside. Catch up 8 car 28.262.
So I think the plan now on this restart is try to get a good start and jump into 5th.
About to go green. Stay focused.
But if we can't, we'll just settle in.
Those car is off. Time to do your job.
And there we go. Alright, well, 11 made it nice and easy on us.
637. You're in 5th.
He might have been in 2nd for that start. Leaders are driving into each other and nearly hooking each other.
14.156.
So it looks like the one car shut it off. He's not even on pit road anymore, so only 8 cars on track. We're in 5th is the 3 car. It's going to be a self-spin if we get another caution, I guess, unless 1st and 2nd come together. But I'm just going to kind of roll it around here for now.
13.689.
No point in going really fast. Especially if the right rear starts to heat up. There is a lot of rubber being put on the track. Although we don't want the 11 to get too crazy.
13.729.
I don't know if it's his prediction code or he's just really driving it in deep, but we'll pick up the pace just a little bit. David got really loose off the corner. I'm gonna go more front brake. Calm this thing down on entry. Well, I didn't think the 11 was gonna have, well, never mind. I was gonna say I didn't think the 11 was gonna have much speed. He's got speed, but now he's just hit the wall and then burnt the tires up on entry, so we can go back to relaxing a little bit. I feel like David might fall off. Just seeing him slide. Leaders are side by side. Very surprising to see. Don't know how they even got that way. I didn't think it was possible to get to the inside of someone. What if they do that for a bit? Could slow them down and bring them back to us. We'll just try to keep from lighting up the tires and do our normal thing on this channel of being slow and hopefully getting a couple more positions somehow late. Not sure though that we can pass any of the guys ahead of us unless they somehow knock their steering out or really burn the rear up.
13.892.
David might just go win this thing though. He is looking hooked up. I don't think I've ever seen him this hooked up in the mods. He usually ends up having some pretty bad luck.
13.863.
10 car has gotten around the 11. Into the wall.
13.844.
Yeah, I don't even know if I can keep up with these guys if I pushed it 100%. I feel like I would lose the rear end on entry if I tried to go as fast as these guys are going. I don't think I've got the ability to run that speed for that many laps in a row. So we'll just hope it comes back to us. If it doesn't, well, we got really lucky with the free spots that we got. That was terrible.
13.902.
This track does a really weird thing with its banking in tight corners where it just kind of rolls the car over really weird at some points in the middle of the corner. Definitely not one of my better tracks. Even though we just won here not too long ago in a street stock, but we got a little bit lucky just with it being tons of restarts, and we got lucky on one restart.
13.903.
Alright, starting to pick up the pace a bit, and I'm not even really trying, so that's good news. And good caution.
Closed, pit road is closed. Catch the 6 car, catch the pace car. Catch the 6 car.
Is the 10 car.
Pit road's open.
Didn't even see him on the F3 until the last minute. Alright, well, we haven't punished our tires.
Catch the
We're not even to halfway yet. Looks like that might have been a self-spin.
Catch the 6 car.
But we'll start 5th. Just stay a little bit closer if we possibly can this time. Just because I'm not sure how many more catch-ups we're going to get there with cautions.
Pit road is closed right now.
Everyone's tires will cool off. We'll go another few laps before they warm up, and then we'll have some self-spins if someone's going to self-spin, but also don't want it to be me.
One to go. Next time by, line up on the inside.
We can try to get around the 6, but I don't think we've got the speed. So we'll just try to hold on to 5th and not have
Get ready, going green.
too much of a fight, I hope.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Bad start by the guy on our outside, so we're just going to roll off it here.
5, 7.
Give ourselves a tiny bit of room so that one of these guys can fall in. Just no need to be side by side at this point. And the 11 and the 10 have wrecked behind us.
Pit road is closed right now.
Okay. Wonder if there was something from the last caution between them guys, or maybe the 10 just lost it again. might be out of the race now, which means the worst that we can do is 7th. But I think the 7 is damaged. He did get either spun or ran into the wreck, the first wreck. So, just seeing how he's not firing off, but he hasn't fired off at any point in the race, so I don't know what his plan is. Might be down to 6 cars. Both of those guys are on pit road.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
Did not think this race would be this bad. Alright, well now I can figure that we're not going to have another caution. But I know I just said that last caution and we instantly got one.
Line up on the inside. 28.24.
I just don't think I've got the speed to compete with these guys. I definitely don't have the confidence in the car.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. 25.365.
Yeah, I think David's going to get past here. One of those guys has come back out of the pits. There's no chance I was going to be able to get a nose in on the 6 there. Plus staying low off the corner here, I struggled with that, so no point in trying that right now. We need to get to the place where the tires heat up and maybe I have a bit of speed, but considering I just almost lost it off the corner.
13.709.
Looking like 5th place is all we're going to get unless this lap car pulls a chicken streaker and wrecks some people as they lap him.
13.683.
Alright, let's try a few things here. A little brake drag through the center. What's that do for me?
13.658.
Well, it just makes the tires make lots of noise. Lap car is getting up out of the way. That's good. So we got way up out of the way.
13.804. Outside. Outside clear.
Yeah, I got nothing.
13.89.
I got nothing for these guys.
13.36.
We've got some stuff to solve here before we can even think about a 4th. Yeah, anytime up high, it just carries so much speed, and then the rear end just kicks out.
13.781.
These guys are just way above my skill level here. Not happening. I need to just stay within my limits. A lot of people forget that you as a driver have limits as well, and if you go over those, you're going to be wrecking or just being slower because you're overdriving what you can do. Now we're hitting the apron. David's getting caught a little bit here. But the 6 car, I don't know, again, if it's his connection or what. Oh, David, big loose there. Rear tires might be going away from him. Which is good news for us. Especially if these guys fight each other for a bit and both burn up their rears. I think David, though, is going to see us closing in and back off and get down. At least that's what I would do. Even side by side, we're not quick enough, but they keep burning up those right rears, get them hot.
Car outside, clear outside if you want it. 14.1.
Alright, just relax for a bit. Getting 3 wide and making contact, and as long as they stay side by side and we're somewhat close. There's only 15 laps left, but it's not like we can take it 3 wide, so what we got to be ready for is off the corner, the 6 car hooking himself up into the wall, and corner entry, David turning down and getting into him. So we want to be down low to hopefully avoid anything that could happen, but I don't think it will. David hasn't blinked since the pace lap, so wasn't ready for him to fall in there. Oh, but he's going to cross over. I don't think he's going to be able to, though, with how loose he is. Yeah. I figured he was going to struggle off the corner. He was probably a little nicer to us than anyone else would be.
14.01. You're in 4th position.
Whoop. Don't be doing that. Like I said, stay within my limit. 6 car's pulling away. He didn't burn up his right rear enough, but we'll try to keep pressure on him. I've got the brakes pressed all the way forward, or brake bias all the way forward. I don't know why I said pressed. 6 though is starting to go really protective low. Well, I say that and then he screws up. And he just lets us. What? Why are. Okay. I was expecting a fight there, but they only want to fight each other and not me. Okay. Well, we got handed 3rd. Caution would do nothing for us. So I really don't want to caution because we got nothing for Riley and Sam. But I was expecting a little bit of fight there, but I think they just both kind of went, oh, my rear tires have given up, but they both know each other's rear tires have given up, so they'll race each other a little harder.
14.015.
We can just take it nice and smooth now.
14.0.
Especially with only a few laps left. He's trying to catch back up, but I don't think he's got any grip off the corner.
14.124.
He's got some speed on entry, although he got really loose there, so I think he had to hit the brakes harder because he Wasn't expecting me to be so slow at that point.
14.1.
How we got third, I have no idea, because we were not the third quickest car for a long time. Riley gets the win.
All right, there's the checkered flag. Good job.
I don't know.
Good job.
I feel kind of disappointed with that one. I wanted to race those guys, and then we just, I don't know. We were either able to complete the pass too easy, or they just lifted off. I'm not sure which, but 90-76. So right rear is just getting destroyed here. See if we can get any of them to tell us what theirs were. All right, well, we got some incidents to look at, so let's just... He was going quick early, but definitely did not pay off. David down to a 90-70, so not as bad as I thought it would be. But, alright, let's check out what happened here. We got the one, and, oh, Riley got loose. That gets the one, puts him down low, so Connor's got to go up high. Connor gets a little loose on entry. The 9 gets into the back of him, then Connor gets loose again. And then into the corner, out of the corner, and I don't know, was he too low there? It looks like he just gets loose here on exit, and so he's not going up the track. And then that hooks the 1, and then the 9's in that. And I gotta look at this. Okay, so 7 gets drilled here, so he didn't run into it, he got spun. That's what happened. But we get lucky and make it through that and get 3 easy spots. So, yeah. Then we got some blinking. The 10, is it a self-spin? Yeah, self-spin while blinking. And then on the restart, just prediction code. And after that, a whole lot of nothing. So Riley gets the win, and we move on to the next race. Let's take a look at the results real quick. Close out all these pop-ups because iRacing loves to put 1,000 pop-ups on the UI. 0 incidents at a 499. I've been saying that a lot. 34 I rating, and we hit third. Did not expect that, but good run to Ryan and David. Did not expect to be let go there. I don't know if we were or not, but yeah, we just took it easy, and way more attrition than I thought there would be in an 11-car race, but that was a big one at the start. Thanks for watching.